Good afternoon, online, offline students. So we are going to start a case study, and this case study is about climate-induced migration. Climate-induced migration in Sunderbans. ठीक है, again this case study belongs to population module. ठीक है, and this is mainly about कि how the climate migrants are impacting. इस पे क्वेश्चन भी आ चुका है previously, and as you know कि global warming has become a world phenomena, and global warming is impacting not only the geographical features but also demographic features. ठीक है, तो यहाँ देखेंगे हम, ये क्लासिक एग्जाम्पल है एक, drawing just a rough map of Sundarbans. And here we have a Kolkata. Here we have a small islands. One is Sagar Island. We have a Gormara Island here. ठीक है. We have one more Namkhana Island. ठीक है, one of the rivers which is also a distributary of Hooghly, यहाँ पे this is Muri Ganga. ठीक है, another is here, that is Malta River. फाइन, बना लो इसको एक बार. No, we didn't have a case study on Monday. Case studies are to be conducted only on Wednesday and Thursday. River. And the question that we can align with this case study is, अगर बन गया हो तो लिखो, what do you mean by climate migrants? What do you mean by climate migrants? Full stop. Suggest appropriate policies. Suggest appropriate policies and programs for resettlement. What do you mean by climate migrants? Full stop. Suggest appropriate policies and programs for resettlement. ठीक है, this was of 15 marks and asked in 2019. ठीक है, सुंदरबंस के बारे में तो सभी जानते हैं. सुंदरबंस मैनग्रूव, this is one of the fragile areas, or I can say it is one of the protected areas. Sundarban is a protected area and is also listed in the Ramsar site. Plus It is also a UNESCO heritage site. ठीक है, it is also considered as home to कौन सी endemic species है यहाँ पे जो मिलती हैं? बंगाल टाइगर, होम टू, और एक और है रॉयल बंगाल टाइगर प्लस साल्ट वाटर क्रोकोडाइल. And it is also famous for two endemic flora. One is Sundari, another is Geva. ठीक है, Sundari and Geva are the famous vegetation or a plant species here, and they are unique because of, why they are unique? Because of pneumatophores. क्या होता है pneumatophores? हाँ, yes, because the soil in this Sundarban wala area, it is waterlogged, and waterlogged soil does not have aeration, does not have availability of oxygen. So pneumatophores क्या होते हैं? These are the roots that are growing upward, from the soil, and these facilitate O2 or respiration for the plants. ठीक है, ऊपर की तरफ, जमीन से ऊपर निकले हुए होते हैं ये रूट्स. जनरली रूट्स आर फाउंड below the ground, but pneumatophores are the roots, are the plants having the roots that are growing upward. ठीक है, एक बार इसको फिगर में देख लेना to have more clarity कैसे दिखते होंगे. Plus the population that is living here is majorly of tribes like Mundas, Santhals and Oraons. ठीक है, ये वाले लोग ज्यादा रहते हैं वहां पे. And now we'll see what all are the reasons that are contributing to the climate related migration in Sundarbans. कर दूं इसको साइड में या ऊपर कर दूं? उतार लिया आप लोगों ने? नेक्स्ट चलता हूं. ठीक है, so what are the reasons? Let us see why. First is, this entire Sundarban, which is a protected area, is a fragile or a ecologically sensitive, and that is why it is facing a serious threat to global warming. ठीक है, another reason is increasing sea level rise, and as per the data that is revealed by Jadavpur University, here the water level is increasing at a rate of 3.14 mm per year. ठीक है, another is repeated or recurring floods and cyclonic storms. ठीक है, 2012 का आसाम में फ्लड आया था. 2010 flood of Assam was known to make devastations in this area. Plus the recent one, अगर मैं बात करूं तो recently there was a cyclone in 2020. Its name was Amphan. साइक्लोन यहाँ पे आते रहते हैं, कभी साइक्लोन बुलबुल, साइक्लोन फैनी. ठीक है, साइक्लोन एम्फन hit this particular area in 2020, and in this cyclone 28% of the mangroves got destroyed. Plus 61,000 houses also got damaged. ठीक है, और these mangroves जो हैं, these are also the barrier for the Kolkata, because अगर ये सब बर्बाद हो गया तो next destination for all these disasters would be Kolkata, क्योंकि just Kolkata के उधर ही है वो. ठीक है, तो these mangroves are a barrier that are protecting or preserving the Kolkata from all these disasters. Plus जो fencing की थी, the fencing the locals have erected to protect themselves from tiger also got damaged. ठीक है, another reason is sea water intrusion. Sea water intrusion. As the sea water is finding its way into this area, it is contributing in the salinity, and the increase in the salinity is impacting the betel cultivation. And rice also impacted. बेटल क्या होता है? सुपारी, सुपारी जो होती है उसको बेटल बोलते हैं. ठीक है, and as the betel cultivation is impacted, people are left with no more option. They have to go deep inside the forest for this honey collection. और जब वो honey collection के लिए जा रहे हैं तो they are becoming the victims of tigers. Shifted to honey collection, and that is causing the risk of life for them, risk of tigers, or I can say man-animal conflict. ठीक है, other is weak and inadequate infrastructure. Weak and inadequate infrastructure is also causing a problem for them. There is a weakness, poor roads, connectivity. ठीक है, poor roads and poor connectivity is responsible. So people cannot connect themselves with the nearby towns, कि वहाँ जाके कुछ काम कर ले और वापस आ जाएं, वो भी ऑप्शन नहीं है उनके पास. So that is why all these factors are impacting them, and people are forced to leave their native places. जो डेटा says, जो रिजल्ट है इसका उसमें डेटा इज दिस गोरुमारा आइलैंड, जो मैप में बनाया था, गोरुमारा आइलैंड in 1999 the size of this or area of this Gorumara island was 4.78 square kilometer. In 2019 its size was 3.66 square kilometer. Similarly, Sagar Island, in 1919 the size of the Sagar Island was 246 square kilometer, but in 2019 its size has been shrunk or reduced to 220 square kilometer. ठीक है, the part of island is getting submerged और इसीलिए उसका जो है एरिया भी कम आ रहा है. इनफैक्ट दो आइलैंड्स तो ऐसे हैं, one is Lochara and Bedford, they are completely submerged. They are completely submerged due to rise in a sea level, and within the span of 2002 to 2022 near about 69,000 people have left this place, or 69,000 people have migrated. ठीक है, although they have migrated, कुछ बांग्लादेशी भी होंगे, बिकॉज द इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश बॉर्डर्स आर पोरस, so there is a high possibility if something went wrong in the Bangladesh, obviously they will have a closer or nearby destination India, वहीं पे ही आएंगे, ठीक है। और बांग्लादेश हैज द लोएस्ट कैपेबिलिटी टू अडेप्ट टू दीज क्लाइमेटिक चेंजेस। इंडिया का अगर वल्नरेबिलिटी इंडेक्स में द रैंक इज 7th वल्नरेबिलिटी टू क्लाइमेट चेंज, तो उससे पहले बांग्लादेश आता है, द फर्स्ट वन इज शैड, ठीक है। एंड इनफैक्ट जो 25% एरिया है बांग्लादेश का ओनली 25% एरिया इज नॉट अ लो लाइंग एरिया, ठीक है। 75% एरिया इज अ लो लाइंग एरिया, मीन्स इट इज सेवियरली वल्नरेबल टू दिस सी लेवल राइज, ठीक है। ऑल द यूएन का जो यूनाइटेड नेशन ह्यूमन कमीशन राइट्स है, दे हैव अ गाइडलाइंस दैट इफ somebody wants to migrate on the grounds of climate change, तो no country can deny the shelter to them, but वो सिर्फ रूल है, that is not a mandatory on the countries to accept it, ठीक है। So this is all about the case study, that's it। 3-4 points हैं that you can use in data, 2-3 lines हैं that you can use in the impact, that how they are impacting the local population like Mundas, Santhals and Orions, okay। हो गया, जिसे जाना है वो जा सकता है।